To be fair, it's tricky trying to analyze charts in a market environment like this. Well, let's just take a step back. What are we actually looking at? Yesterday, there was a direct pact. The US, Iran, and Israel were to cease fire, and the Strait of Hormuz was to be open for a 2-week window. During those 2 weeks, the goal was to negotiate a more permanent solution. Naturally, we already saw the first vessel pass through as the strait began a limited reopening. Everything seemed fine. Oil naturally plummeted. It was a massive drop, nearly 13 to 14%. Meanwhile, gold, silver, futures, and Bitcoin all moved up. Generally speaking, the market was reacting in a completely rational way. Then I woke up this morning to news of strikes on Saudi Arabia and Lebanon. The news was just released. According to an Iranian source, the growing consensus is that Israel's continued attacks, despite agreements at all levels, demonstrate that the US is unable to control Israel. At 9:51 a.m., a major global headline read that Israel launched airstrikes on Lebanon, following the explosions we saw earlier this morning in Saudi Arabia. Iran's foreign minister is on the phone with the president of Pakistan. Pakistan was the third party helping mediate these truce talks because this conflict is literally hurting everyone. As we see, Lebanon was attacked today. Iran has stated that the ceasefire must be effective across the entire Middle East. If there are more strikes on Lebanon or Iranian territory, the Strait of Hormuz will obviously be closed, and all previous agreements will be off the table. It was clearly impossible to trade that initial reaction yesterday. Just look at the 1-minute chart. It's virtually impossible to do anything unless there is some speculation the market reacts to. So what happened here? The dollar index moved, and naturally, every currency pair reacted in unison. This move wasn't driven by the individual assets. It was the dollar index moving against those pairs. Check out oil. It reacted right away with a very clean technical decline. Oddly enough, I had actually marked this level much earlier. It was a return level. If you look closely, the market was already starting to position itself before the news even broke yesterday afternoon. You can see a really strong move here. Here's the level that I also have on the H1 chart. See, we held that level. You can see all these levels here. They're all part of my system. Gold and silver, naturally, made their standard safe. Haven moves higher. The S&P 500 moved up as well, and is actually holding up really well right now. The S&P 500 essentially shrugged off this negative news. It's only down about 20 pips, which is 0.3%.